Hello again, welcome to another video. So yeah, in the retro cabin, and I just thought I'd do another little updated and more in-depth video room tour basically of the cabin. So I think we'll start up this corner here. So just up here, look, I've got the overspill of ZX Spectrum and Amstrad CPC 464 games. So I've got some good ones in there. I've got RoboCop, that's a good one, that collection there, that's got Street Fighter in. And you know, some Capcom classics in there, 1942s in there, brilliant. Hero Quest is actually a really good game on the Spectrum. Really impressed with that. I've got some cassettes there that I need to actually play through. I've got some Persona 4 figures. They're prize figures we used to get in the claw machines in Japan. I've never been to Japan, but that's what I used to get. I bought them off eBay. And another Persona 4, that's Risei from Persona 4. And I've got a few basically Xbox and Wii games there. I've got a couple of 360 games. They're overspill from the games room because I've got an Xbox in here, so I can play it. You know, play them. I've got a 360 there, so I can play them. But yeah, so anything is because like any other gamer, you collect so much, you just totally run out of space. So that's why I had to build this cabin. This actually used to be before I had a little workshop for like doing bits of carpentry and joinery. Which it needed a new roof, and I thought, well, I don't really use it as much as I like, so I dismantled it and made this cabin, which is like an arcade. It's getting more use now, so I'm happy. Mrs. happy because I'm in here most of the time, so yeah, that's good. Yeah, and I've got a Cringer figure there from He-Man, some more little figures, Skeletor, and then I've got all my Dreamcast reproductions here, so I've got quite a few there. So none of them are legit, they're all reproductions. So I've got, you know, Crazy Rally, Daytona 2, sorry, Crazy Taxi, Daytona 2, what else I've got? Cannon Spike, that's a good one, Ikaruga, Gigawing 2, Gunbird 2, Sternwind, that's a good game, Outrigger, never really did like that to be honest with you, Rainbow Cotton, that's not a bad game, that's a good one, Yu Suzuki Collection, that's really good. They've got some legit games there. Virtua Tennis. These are overspill from the games room. Virtua Fighter 3 TB. Crazy Taxi, Soul Calibur, House of the Dead. Got some reproduction Mega CD. Sonic CD. Road Avenger. The Terminator. NBA Jam, that's a decent game. Lords of Thunder, fantastic game. Some Sega CD. KO Flying Squadron. Final Fight. Ultraverse Prime, that's a decent beat 'em up. Cadillacs versus Dinosaurs, so it's okay. It's just like a FMV driving game. It's, yeah, just press left or right, press a button. Yeah, it's one of them. Sega Saturn, their reproduction as well. Outrun, great game. Daytona, Sega Rally, Manx TT. Initial D, don't like that to be honest with you. Street Race, that's legit, that is. That's just oversaw from the games room. Bug, Sega Saturn, the American version there. And then I've got some Blu-rays in here, some classic ones there. DeLorean, every games room's got to have a DeLorean. That's from Back to the Future Part 2, that one is. Then I've got, oh sorry, no, it's Part 1 that is, yeah, Part 1. So then I've got the bongos, I've got some figures here. Sonic figures, Shadow, classic. Turtles. More Turtles. Some of them I got from Aldi. I think I popped in Aldi. I think I got this from Aldi. Popped in. It was an Aldi and I had to get it. I'm a big kid, you see. Some vinyls. Outrun vinyl. Music from the game. Shenmue 2 vinyl. And Streets of Rage 2. That's some great cracking music on Streets of Rage. And I've got a little stand with some books on here. Yeah, He-Man books down there. And I've got a Mega Drive down there. It's been spray painted, that Mega Drive. I don't know why I did that ages ago. I shouldn't have done it, but it does work. It's got the motherboards in there. It's just I've ruined it. Little Bed City. Yeah. Then we've got posters up here. Black Clover poster. Breath of the Wild. And obviously Back to the Future. I love that film. Got a PlayStation 3, fat, just sitting down there. It's in really good condition. It does not work. I've tried. I thermal paste the CPU. I've cleaned it all. It's just like, yeah, yellow light of death. So yeah, that's cooked, I think. Let's come over this side. So here I've got my Dreamcast arcade that I made. So that's the cabinet, made out of surplus floorboards and a bit of supply and that from jobs I've done. Yeah, so I've got the steering wheel that you can basically take this cradle off, turn it around, and the steering wheel slots in to play driving games. But mostly I use it with the arcade stick. That's the game I'm currently playing at the minute, Dolphin Blue. Really enjoying that game, really good game. Yeah, so inside this cabinet, I have got an Atari VCS, well, it's Junior, that one is. Dreamcast in its bed, covered up, and Nintendo NES. So, and that is the NES version there. So if you want to play the NES, I've got that controller there, and basically use that one for the Atari. Little shelf with a Napoleon clock, hat, heater. Then this top shelf here, I've got a box Game Gear. Got some more Spectrum games there, which I've never played this one. This one looks interesting. If anyone will tell me about that, it's called Board of the Rings. Yeah, Board of the Rings. So I don't know what that's about. It's also a spoof game. I've got a Fuggler. I've got an Afterburner controller for the Master System. A Commodore 64 tape deck recorder there, or data recorder. Got some big box PC games, Metal Fatigue, Delta Force 2, Rainbow Six, and that's a compilation of a few on that one. It's a big box. FIFA 98, Need for Speed, Die Hard Trilogy, Tiger Woods, Future Cop, LAPD, and Trespasser. Now, Trespasser, I like that one. I've got the C64 retro games, Maxi. That's really good. Got Commodore 64. Now this one doesn't work. I've tried all sorts on it. I'll have another go eventually, but I really want to get that working at some point. Then I've got another data recorder just there. I've got a spare Dreamcast arcade stick just there, and I've got a Sega Saturn arcade stick. This is my setup in here. So I've got an LCD TV. I've got a Wii just there for Wii Sports, obviously, when the family comes in. I've got a Sega Saturn Saru Saturn. So basically from AliExpress, and it's got a Sega Saturn motherboard. And what they do is obviously take the disk drive off and then a 3D printer shell, Perspex, and that's it basically. So you need an a Saru card with an SD card port in it, and then that's all your games. So it's pretty cool device. I really enjoy it. I've got OG Xbox there, 360 just there, PlayStation 3 Slim just there. And a nice setup there. And the PlayStation 3 Slim and the Xbox 360 I got from a neighbour, so they didn't want it anymore. They found it in the garage, and they just wanted a good clean the lasers, and they work perfectly. So yeah, happy with them. Stereo stack Sony. I got that from a Gumtree, and basically on that just needed a new belt for the turntable, and and a new stylus for the arm, and it works perfectly. Right, so up here I've got my Commodore 64 games. I ain't got many, I want to get more. And just here I've got my Spectrum games, and my Spectrum games go from here to there. So all that stack there, Spectrum, up there, and all that stack there is all ZX Spectrum. Got some good titles there. Turtles is good. That's actually Spectrum as well, and that Dragon's Lair. So Robocop's a great game on Spectrum. What else we got there? I've got that one is Lord of the Rings. No, sorry, Hobbits. That's Hobbit there. Shadow Warriors is good. That's actually the arcade port, so it's on the Atari Lynx. Yeah, Zaxxon's good. Rampage is good. Yeah, some really good games there. R-Type's decent, really good on Spectrum. Outrun's decent. Super Hang-On's good. Obviously Treasure Island is classic. And then from this point here, I've got all my Amstrad CPC 464 games. Now they're all my childhood games, so yeah, really happy to have them. I've got these from my mum's house. Treasure Island Disney was a favourite. Rolling on the Ropes. Rolling in the Caves was good. Yeah, some cracking games there. Space Harrier, Altered Beast, Double Dragon's a good one. Yeah, so then up here I've got some more Turtles figures. Some Assassin's Creed books. Avatar books. What's that? Well, that's a Nostalgia Nerds Retro Tech book. Yeah, and then these are all my bits and bobs for fixing stuff. So I've got capacitors, box of capacitors here. I've got belts in here for, you know, Spectrum drives and all that kind of stuff, take deck drives. I've got solder there, got all sorts in there. I've got ceramic caps. They've got all lithium grease and all, yeah, all sorts you need for repairing stuff. That goes with me. Down here I've got my soldering irons all messed up in there. So here I've got, I'll take these covers off, ZX Spectrum. I'll take this one off as well, hang on. So I've got a ZX Spectrum Plus 2 just there, got that from Retro World, faulty, works, I've repaired it, works flawlessly. I've got an Amstrad CPC 464, also got that from Retro World in Derby, repaired that, well just needed a new drive belt in for the data recorder, works perfectly. And that's a PlayStation 2 I got off eBay a few weeks ago, and based on that I just needed a correction on the laser arm onto the motor that drives it up and down it, and it works great. Little telly there, VHS recorder, and like in a lot of other game rooms and cabins and that, I've got little drawers here with loads of cables in, you know, adapters and stuff like that, spare boxes down there. Yeah, and this box here, I made this out of matchboarding. Left over, I'm working on a cricket pavilion, I can't remember, Bolsover I think, in near Chesterfield, and this was leftover matchboarding. So I just made myself a little box and just routed in very lightly Sega on it. So inside there it's got all cables and, yeah, for every system basically, all spares. That's a step down converter I made just from a shaver socket. So that can work on Japanese. So basically it's just a shaver socket, and it will work on, you know, for Japanese systems and stuff like that. And then here, what's in this? This was like a jewellery box made a very long time ago, and that's American black walnut, that is. So yeah, so in there I've just got spares bits and bobs. I've got lasers here. They're from Game Gears. You know, that's your power board, that's your audio board, and that's from, one of them's from a Saturn and one's from a Dreamcast. I can't remember which one, but I can tell you from here actually. Well, no, I can't. They both look kind of the same. So one's from a Saturn, one's from a Dreamcast, and that's a spare. That's from Mega CD 2. That's actually, I didn't know that was in there. That's handy. So that goes in the top bit of a Mega CD 2. You know, but it's kind of broken, but yeah, I kept it because it's the magnet, I think. Yeah, then I've got a gold PlayStation 2, which is in really bad state. I think that's why I sprayed it and I made it look even worse. So yeah, and right, okay, on this shelf here I've got a boxed what's that, a VCS, Toy VCS in there. I've got a boxed Mega Drive in there. That one's a boxed Master System in there. Yeah, so let's get the Mega Drive. Oh, I can't get it out of there, I think. Oh, that's all on the floor. That's Leonardo. So in there I've got my soldering iron, just some spare lamps and that. Yeah, so on this shelf I've got some more PC games. Half-Life, Mass Effect, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, I've got a which I might sell this, I'm not sure. It's a Sinclair Plus 3 power adapter. My Plus 3 was the one with the floppy drive, I think. So I don't really need that, but someone else might want it, I don't know, so I might sell that. Got a working Xbox there, spare. I've got a Game Boy in a box there. Monopoly Gamer Edition Sonic. I've got loads of VHS tapes there, most of them are Disney at the back. I've got another copy of Trespasser there. I've got my Half-Life there. I don't know where the big box is for it though. That might be mum's loft somewhere, but I'd love to get that back. I love that on PC, Half-Life. Trespasser. Then up here I've got a miscellaneous shelf. I've got the At Games Mega Drive, Yakuza 6, Song of Life, Breath of the Wild Collector's Edition, Persona 4 figure, I forgot his name now. I've got a portable DVD player there, I've got a portable TV, Back to the Future, Jigsaw, Mario Kart Jigsaw, Sega Saturn steering wheel just there. And then it's top shelf up here, I've got Sega Lock-On, which is a light gun game at the back. I've got my Evercade, which is under here actually, I missed this under here. So my Evercade's in there. It's a first edition, you know, the original Advocate, the handheld one. Sonic 3 Tiger LCD game. I've got a Robocop figure just in there. You get a better right. Yeah, there he is, lot on fire. I've got a Spider-Man hockey mask. That's pretty cool. I love that. But yeah, back up here. So we've got, yeah, we've got the Evercade box. I've got a little Data East like hand game, Bad Dudes in, Burger Time. It's pretty good. It's only, I think that's from B&M, 20 quid I think. Got a Pong Binatone, original Pong game from like the 70s. That's pretty cool. Then up at the top here, I've got more Turtles figures. I've got Master Chief. I've got the Retro Electro, which was going to be making miniature little consoles, which I thought was really cool. They really are really cool. It's really cool. And should we have a look inside it? Let's get it down. But it never took off because they did this. And then basically what happened was, try and get the lid off it. Yeah, so there it is. So that's inside it, look. So you get a little Mega Drive. You get a little reproduction of the Mega Drive box packaging. You get a little Sonic cartridge, a little controller on a stand, and it basically then the Mega Drive goes on a stand. You can put the cartridge in. Yeah, so the cartridge comes out, and the cartridge will go in like that. So there's a cartridge, look. And I thought that's really cool, but it never took off because they released this, and then a few months later, I think the Mega Drive Mini came out. So people were using the Mega Drive Mini as a little display, and then you can actually use it and play loads of games. So yeah, it never took off because all the minis took off then. I'd have loved it to have, you know, more like little Dreamcast models, and pretty cool. But yeah, so that's up there. Got a little PXP3, which is like a knockoff, like an AliExpress kind of thing. Then here I've got loads of DVDs, go through them. Back to the Futures, Die Hard, Predator. I've got Street Fighter animations, yeah, Fifth Element there, Resident Evils, Akira. Yes, what else is there? Alita Battle Angel, Avatar, Star Trek Voyager. That's about the only Star Trek I really kind of like. I do like kind of Star Trek, not totally, but that one I really did like. And then I've got all the, you know, Marvel Spider-Mans from the 90s, X-Men, some Pokemon there. I'm not really watching it, I just got them at Car Boots. On top, I've got another figure from B&M, Turtles. I've got another shelf here, which has got Guitar Hero kind of a guitar there. Then I've got miscellaneous stuff. I've got some more Citadel miniature combat cards. I've got about 4 more sets of them in my loft, tucked away. I used to love them as a kid. Citadel miniatures combat cards. Got some Spectrum tapes there, which I'm going through. What's that? That's Top Trumps Assassin's Creed. I've got my Atari VCS carts. Got a Donkey Kong there, got Pac-Man, that's Pac-Man there, but it's Miss Pac-Man, the best one. Dodgem, Combat, Yar's Revenge is a good one. The Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I've got a box for, that's a reproduction box there for F-Zero. Got Lino, Mumra, Captain America. And then just here I've got all the Evercade cartridges, just there. Pretty cool. Got all the Atari, all the ones I want. So the Lynx ones, Indie Heroes ones, and all that kind of stuff. And then, getting back, stand there, will you? Then here I've got my reproduction Mega Drive games, so and hacks. So Itchy and Scratchy, Fix It Felix. Panorama Cotton's a good one on the Mega Drive. I've got Sonic and Streets of Rage 3. What's that? Sonic Mega Mix is good. Hypersonic, that's the Metal Sonic. So they all work in as standard Mega Drives, but they're all hacked games in nice cases. So yeah, I've got Mega CD VHS there. That's my Super Nintendo converter to play American and Japanese games. So yeah, I think that is about my cabin. So there's quite a lot of cool stuff in here in a small space. But I normally just come in here and just chill out, play a few games, and just have a bit of time to myself from work, and you know, get your thoughts together and that. And actually just enjoy yourself playing a few games. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it inspires other people to make games rooms and cabins for themselves, because I think we all need something like this, a little fortress of solitude. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next one. See you later.